I'm on the Aalborg waterfront and actually noticed this interesting warship that's parked in the harbor. So this is the fjord right there. There's a coal power plant. There's a factory, I believe that's a silo or something, and there's actually a cargo ship parked right outside of it. But you can see this vessel, I believe it's a frigate, is parked right in front of the town. So there's the town. There's actually the old castle and the downtown right there. And here you can actually see what looks like it's the depth of the ship. So the depth of water the ship is drawing below the water line, and it's 44. What I imagine the units are, it's obviously not centimeters, so it might be tenths of a meter, so decimeters. So this ship would be drawing 44 decimeters of water. And there's the anchor. Looks like it's pretty well rusted over. And the ship's number is P843. And over there on the gangplank, you actually see what's the name. So HNLMS Groningen. So that's obviously the name of the ship. There's the ship's name, Groningen. And you can hear what I imagine is the engine of the ship running. I don't know how long the ship's been in port, but it obviously has some motor, some engine on board running. It's actually the first time I've seen a ship like this just parked in the middle of the city here. So there are some of the buildings from the university, and I think there's a library down in there as well. I have a couple times seen cruise ships parked here, but never a military vessel. And there's a flag over there. It doesn't look like it's a Danish flag though, so red, white, blue stripes. I'm not really sure what nation that corresponds to. And there's the ship's gun. It's probably the standard small caliber gun that every ship in the EU uses. What's actually amazing though is that these small guns here are in many ways the same capability as some of the larger, much larger guns from the World War II era. So even though the caliber is smaller, the gun size is smaller, they have so much like automation, they can fire extremely rapidly. So one of these guns would actually give you more firepower than an entire salvo worth of World War II era guns. And of course their accuracy from radar means they're going to be hitting a whole lot more as well. There's a flag. I don't actually recognize this flag either. It's another red, blue, and white flag. Actually looks like a little like pattern from the Japanese rising sun, but different colors and no sun in the center. Yeah, the gun again. And actually that looks like it might be a AA gun up there, so that's sticking out the front. And there's the bridge. And there's the bridge of the ship. Very impressive vessel. And there's one of the ship's boats. The gangway looking at well, there was a crew member up there before. And here's the back of the vessel. What I noticed that's interesting here is this door, which looks like it could be used to launch ships or something like that, so launch small boats. And you can see the P843 again. I don't see any nameplate on the back of the ship, but I obviously know what the name of the vessel is since it's on the gangway there. I also see some, I imagine those fuel canisters are empty, otherwise they'd be a fire hazard. But yeah, there's the view of the bridge structure with the radar mast, and so I imagine this is a gas-powered ship, so you can see the exhaust pipes from the gas. Here's a view of the ship from the front with the city of Aalborg in the background. So there's the library, there's university buildings. And it actually occurred to me that since Denmark is on the entrance to the Baltic Sea, I kind of wonder if this might have something to do with Russia. So maybe this is intended as a deterrent for Putin or something of that nature. One last view of the warship, this time from the other side of the fjord. You can see the city in the background. There's the old church tower. There's the university and the opera house. Here you can see actually how sleek this design looks. It actually, in many ways, looks like a yacht as much as a warship. Of course, I imagine the streamlined design like that is more to reduce the radar signature of the ship rather than anything aesthetic. There's the cargo ship. Actually, one other thing I noticed is that sailing ship right there, which I might want to do a video of at some point. It looks like it could be interesting. There's the silo.